Hi, my name is Chris Kimbrough with the Hand Up Recovery Homes, and today we have a special guest, Miss Regina Wells, and she is a small business owner in the North Lawndale area. Regina, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name is Regina. I am 46. Been in the business for about 25 years. I just like to create, do different things, keep busy.
Mm-hmm. So what type of things do you like to do in your business?
Oh my! I print on different canvases.
Mm-hmm.
I decorate for different parties.
Mm-hmm.
Coordinate different gatherings. Pretty much anything. I can do sweet tables. I do hair. I do a lot.
Yeah, she did
Jack
my
of
hair
all
too.
trades.
Well, thank you for joining me here today. So, Regina has helped out a Hand Up on several occasions where she's done some shirts and tablecloths and everything. But we're not here to talk about that today. Our goal at A Hand Up is to help those that are in need and help with violence prevention and drugs and alcoholism, to help those that are in those type of needs. Living in the North Lawndale area, growing up there, we both attended the same elementary school, Theodore Herzl.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we met.
Go Bears.
We've been friends ever since second grade.
Yes.
But living in that area, we've lived and gone through a lot of different experiences, and sometimes living on the west side, you're exposed to a lot of different experiences that we've had to go through. Gangs. You get a little nonchalant when you hear gunfire, because it's so common these days. So I try not to get desensitized, just because of the guns that we hear all the time. But, and it's a sad thing that we do desensitize ourselves to that, because we see it on television all the time, and then we hear it all the time in our neighborhoods. What's been your experience, living on the west side and having all of the gun violence?
I've had relatives that have been shot on the streets of Chicago, on the west side.
Mm-hmm.
I have lost some friends from school to the gun violence. It's just like you have to stay prayed up. You have to keep God on your side, because if you don't, you will be subject to some things in this world that we don't expect.
That's true. It's been my experience. I know, my sister in particular, we were born and raised on the west side, and my sister, she took the train going downtown to work every day and would walk back to the house in the evenings, and she got robbed on several occasions. And it's so disheartening and traumatic to a person, when they're going through that, when, you're just trying to go through your daily routine, and then someone, attacks you and takes your possessions. And I think it was one time she got robbed. I think it had to have been the third or fourth time. And I think that was her breaking point. So, she said that was the last time. That was the last straw. So she up and moved out to Bolingbrook, where it's nice, it's quiet, But the thing is, we don't always want to lose our people, going away to the quote-unquote nicer areas.
Right.
We want to keep our people home, and stop those that are doing those things to us. We've all had experiences with people who have had mental breakdowns or situations that they're going through. And the simple fact is, when someone else is going through some type of crisis situation, you don't actually know it. You know, so, and we've had a rise in car thefts and hit and runs. And Regina actually experienced that. Would you mind sharing your story?
Sure, why not? Somebody need to hear it. I hear it every day on the TV, but I'm just thankful that I made it.
Yeah.
I was going to work for my second half of my shift, crossing Roosevelt, and a car was coming out of the 1100 block of Albany. And, I had on a green safety vest and everything. It don't matter no more. So, as I'm halfway out into the street trying to catch this bus, this car decided to hit the gas, knock me in the air and back down. I'm just grateful I didn't black out. Didn't have no bloodshed, just a broken knee bone and a little trauma. Still to this day. No help. No one is, they couldn't find the driver, make and model didn't match the plates. So,
It was a stolen car.
Apparently, yeah.
So the thing is, when we have our youth, because I'm not trying to blame all of the crime and everything on the youth, but, a lot of times there are those that are in the younger ages that are doing those type of criminal activities. There's a rash of people stealing Kias, and people have been calling them the Kia boys. I don't know why they pick a Kia of all
Somebody that
kinds.
sent them out there to get them.
Yeah, I don't know what's so special about Kias, but they've been targeting Kias for some reason and going after them and stealing them and doing whatever. And then after they've gotten a stolen car, then they can commit whatever other crimes. We've had our experience of people who have sought out sanctuary with a hand up. We've had, I can tell you about one experience in particular with a person that was basically trying to hide out. They had just been in the middle of a situation, and I'm not, to this day, I still haven't gotten the truth about it, exactly what happened, but he knew that there were people after him. And he knew that he had a safe place to go to with us. And, of course, I can't name any names, but we were able to help him. And he did seek out additional help from us. We were able to get him into one of our programs. And I'm not exactly sure if he's still with the program that we set him up with, but it doesn't matter what you're going through. We still try to reach out no matter, what you're going through. We don't judge at all, ever. We've had people from all walks of life coming through our doors. Have you had any experiences with any other experiences that you can share?
Just growing up on the west side of Chicago, you see a lot. I grew up on 15th and Millard. I thought I was in war.
Yeah.
Every night, every weekend, there was something crazy going on our block. So many people getting shot and killed over there on Millard. People up on roofs, jumping down on people.
Oh.
Yes, it was something. Growing up right there. But, just being on this side of town, it's your life. That's what you know. We tried to get out of the area, but everything ain't for everybody. We tried the southeast side and don't nobody know you. You don't know nobody over there. So it's like they try you.
So on the south side, what was your experience over there?
Walking to the bus again. Someone was trying to follow me. My mom watches me out to the bus stop all the time. So as I'm going one way, he passing me and he cut through our gangway. And she called me on my phone and was like, did that guy come back down there where you were? Because I was on the bus stop on the next corner. And he did come past me, but he kept going. So I was able to make it to work safely or whatever. And when I got home and get to going to stores and stuff, I saw this man picture posted on the mailboxes as wanted as a sex offender.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, I'm grateful for God being on my side.
Yes.
All the time. I've been riding the bus forever. We was little going to school on the bus by ourselves. Me, my brother, and my sister.
Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness, that does sound scary. You know, the thing is, we try, even though our program starts at age 18 and above, those are those critical years, you know, when you're a young adult. You know, of course, you know, you supposed to train up a child in the way that they should go, you know, but the thing is, a lot of parents are allowing their children to be raised by the television or video games or the internet and social media, you know, and if you don't put those limits on your children and they're doing those things all day, every day, you know, they think that, you know, what's the game? Fortnite and the Grand Theft Auto and everything, all of that stuff is cool and is real, and they try to imitate it, you know, because it becomes ingrained in their head. So when they are those young adults at 18 and 19 and so forth, you know, it's just commonplace, you know, and the sad part about it is, you know, no one actually taught them any different, you know, so no matter where you are in your mentality or living, you know, if you need education and job training just because there was no one there to show you that, you know, we have people, and I myself, I can help you with a resume, you know. I can help you look up those jobs. I can give you job training skills. And we also have other people that are on staff that give that vocational training to help you with those areas as well. But I myself, it doesn't matter what the job or role is, I myself will put myself in that position. Some people just don't take to everyone's personality, so you know, I'm usually the one that people always tend to cling to. So Regina, you've got the app. What's that app called?
Oh, the Citizens app?
Yes, the Citizen app. So can you tell me a little bit about that? And why you end up getting the Citizen app?
Oh, well, I got the Citizens app because I worked for CPS. I was a safe passage worker. And standing on the street, you need to know what's happening around you at all costs.
Okay.
So it's kind of connected to the police line some kind of way. I don't know. But people can get on there and report things that's going on in your area or any other area. And it goes off so frequent. It's scary.
Wow.
It happens around you and just not to you. I'm grateful for that part.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that Citizens app is very helpful.
Yeah, and you know, it was when the app first came out, and I had several people telling me about it, and oh, you need to get it, and this and that, and I'm like, I don't even think I really want to know about all this crime going on around me. And I'm pretty sure it can prevent you from going in certain areas that, you know, something is going on, you know, but, you know, for it to go off as often as you say, you know, it can be, you know, a bit consuming, and I'm like, I don't want to be, overwhelmed.
As if the news is not enough.
Right, there's a lot to, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is around the corner, this is across the street, this is, everywhere. And, I just, me personally, I don't want to live in fear. And I'm not saying that the app, promotes you to live in fear or anything, but I know me. Of course, it definitely comes in handy for someone that would be working outside like Regina. And I thank God that you have your business to fall back on, because after her car accident, she wasn't even able to go back out to work. She had months and months and surgeries and rehab and everything. And, I'm truly grateful that the Lord blessed her to still be here with me.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, but we've had a plethora of people to come through our program who have actually been in crisis. We have those Narcan kits at our office where there have been a couple of times that some of our outreach workers actually had to administer the Narcan to people out in the street. There was someone at the end of the block, one night, and they were in need and they were on the ground, because they happened to get some bad drugs, or something, laced with something else, You just never know. And, it's when you watch the news and you're seeing all these different situations. You were talking earlier about someone doing something because they got some bad weed that was laced with something.
Oh, yeah, that was on the news. The guy that was doing the stabbing spree.
Oh.
I think it was in Rockford.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he killed the mail carrier and 3 women. And he was telling the police that it had to do with some weed or something that had something in it. So.
Yeah, the thing is, we've had people to come in our office that wanted to go and take a hit, and of course you're not allowed to do that on our premises, but when you're ready to open up to get that help from us, we're still here. We've had different experiences. Thank God that we haven't had any violence or anyone trying to fight or whatever on our premises, and we've been grateful that the people actually reaching out to us that were ready to actually get the help, because when you're an alcoholic, in the beginning of the day, you're an alcoholic. In the middle of the day, you're an alcoholic. In the evening, you're an alcoholic, But until you accept it and you're ready, because we do hold AA meetings and we have reentry meetings for those who have been incarcerated. When we have our meetings with those people, we definitely teach them that you're always going to be that alcoholic. You're always going to be that drug addict. But it's up to you each and every day to decide not to be it. And it's true, you do have to take one day at a time, and each day that passes is an accomplishment, so even when it comes to smokers, we've been trying to, let them know that, hey, you smoked 2 packs today. How about you smoke a pack and a half tomorrow? Or why don't you smoke a pack the next day? Or let's, you try to wean them down. I know smoking cigarettes is an addiction. Anything that you do on a regular basis is some type of addiction. So we have counselors that are there that we're able to give you that help, whatever it is that you need. So the thing is, we've had wonderful experiences. We've had people to come through our program. We have some success stories. We have those who have come needing a place to stay, because we are a Hand Up Recovery Homes. So we've provided housing for those who have gone through the program and detox and come back for a continuation of care and needed a place to stay, and we've been able to provide housing. So, if you come back for a continuation of care, and you want training and job readiness and all of that stuff, and we've been able to do that. We've actually had several people to go through our whole program and now are working with us and are on our staff. So we don't always hire from without, if hey, you really serious about getting help? We don't just send you out to the wolves, We actually do mean what we say. We are here to help. So if that means we have to open up our doors and finding a job for you, even within our own organization, then that's what we do. Regina, would you like to add anything?
I just want everybody to be safe, pray, and be mindful of the things that's going on around you.
Yeah, absolutely. We have our different experiences, our different backgrounds. We see people from every aspect of life.
Yes.
And it's where we're located at off of Pulaski and Van Buren. That's the heroin highway, and I tended to, not see it, with those blinders on before I started working with the Hand Up. But now I actually see it. I pay attention to it, when the people are leaning over and, almost to the ground, in a limbo contest without the limbo stick. I just, I make sure that when we are open, I'll make sure that our outreach workers, hey, I saw someone over here. Why don't you go over in that area and see if they need some help? Or, hey, I saw someone there, So we have outreach workers. We have people in our office. We have counselors. We have wonderful relationships with different detox centers. If there is a need for detox, we have our AA meetings for those that are in need of alcoholism, addiction. We have our reentry program for those just needing someone to talk to. If you've been incarcerated and you need help trying to get a job, trying to get reacclimated with your family or reacclimated with society, and people just don't understand, so we have a group that is there to help and just to be able to listen to you, because at the end of the day, that's all any and everybody wants, is someone to just listen to them. We have so many people that are willing and empathetic to your needs. We're never there to judge. We're always here for you. And also, we have all these different events that deal with mental health, with depression and stress management and anxiety. Anytime that we have an event, we always have food and we always have an open door to those in need. So if you ever hear about us having an event, please feel free to come and join us, and we will make sure to fill you up with wonderful information and a full belly. So it's been wonderful meeting with you, Regina. Thank you for joining me.
you
And
for
it's
having
been
me.
wonderful having you all to join us this evening. Thank you.